Welcome to Sentinel 17 Gaming. I'm Steve Sterling. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for checking it out and for checking out this video. Now, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit the bell icon so you can be notified, and if you like this video, hit the like button. Now, today we're talking about Raging Justice. Now, for those of you that may not know, Raging Justice is a 3-player couch co-op beat-em-up by a small studio. The small studio is called Making Games. And I did a little bit of looking. I couldn't really find much on them. I do know they're owned by Team 17, and Team 17 does both game development and game publishing. Now, this Team 17 is the same company that brought us titles like The Escapists, games from the Worm franchise, Yooka-Laylee, Aven Colony, and the Overcooked games. So a lot of people have probably played the Overcooked games, know that they're couch co-op. It's very fast, a lot of fun. And the beat-em-up genre is something that we saw a lot of in past generations. They were trying to bring it back. Double Dragon Neon came out in 2012 for last-gen consoles. Streets of Rage 4 is actually coming out sometime in 2020, but I don't think they've announced a specific release date yet, so there is a market for these types of games. Now, as far as Raging Justice goes, it is a lot like Final Fight, where you have the good guys versus stereotypical criminal types who are, they're gang members, or they're criminals, or they're just out to cause chaos and, recklessness in the streets, or whatever you want to call it. And it's pretty cliche, but I think it kind of sets the stage for what type of game this is going to be. The combat is pretty brutal, and it allows you to punch, kick, and body slam your foes. You can also use weapons and even arrest downed criminals, although I haven't really figured out how to do this, to be perfectly honest, and the few times I did do it was by accident. I started gaming years ago, as a kid, during the NES era, Nintendo Entertainment System, back in the 80s. And these beat-em-up type of games, you'd see a lot of them. You see Double Dragon. Later on during the Super Nintendo era, you had Final Fight. During the Sega Genesis era, which was at the same time as the Super Nintendo era, you had their version of Final Fight, which was Streets of Rage. And, there wasn't a lot of open world or 3D graphics, so there was a lot of side-scroll action. And to see this type of game come back is kind of interesting. Now, the graphics, as you can see, are not very cartoony. They actually look like something you would have seen in one of the Mortal Kombat arcade games. How it almost looks, I'm not going to say photorealistic, but if you have seen the original Mortal Kombat games for the time, you do know how they looked. They try to make the characters look more realistic than cartoony, obviously. And the side-to-side, it's a 3D fight technically, but it's not really, because basically it's different lanes that the combat happens in. And you can't fight someone above you or below you. You can only fight someone who is in line with you. But I think this type of game, a couch co-op beat-em-up like this, it's not a game that's going to win tons of awards. It's not a game that's going to revolutionize the gaming industry, especially now with so many different types of games being out there. But I do think there is room for these types of games. Now, the reason why I'm reviewing this game is because I actually picked this game up on a sale. It was on sale, I think, in the PlayStation Store. It wasn't too much. It was like $5. And I wanted to check it out. I think if you got a couple of friends who come over for an afternoon, this is a great title for everyone to sit on the couch and just beat the crap out of some bad guys. I think it's a great title for that. And I think if you can pick it up on sale, that's the perfect price for it. It's definitely worth checking out, though. Is this a full price title? No. But if you can pick it up on sale, it's definitely worth checking out. What are your thoughts about these couch co-op games, especially the beat-em-ups? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comment section below. As always, this is Steve Sterling with Sentinel 17 Gaming. Thank you for checking out my video, and I will catch you guys later.